What's going on? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews. And as you can see by the thumbnail, we are talking about a new monitor that I just got in. Big shout out to BenQ USA for sending this over to me, but this is a 27-inch 1080p monitor from them. The model number is the GW2785TC, but we're gonna refer to this one as the stylish eye care monitor. So let's talk. Okay, so many of us sit in front of screens all day long, 7, 8 hours, some 4 or 5 hours, depending on what kind of job you do. If you work from home and your kids use a computer on a regular basis, you may want to check this one out. Now, this is not the biggest, baddest gaming monitor out there. This is just something to have so that everybody can use it and keep their eyes from straining and a bunch of different features. But that note aside, this is a stylish monitor. So if you like minimalism, if you like style, stay tuned because this is what we're going to be talking about. Now you can see it sitting behind me and it looks really nice and really, it's colorful, as you can see over my shoulder, but I will show you some close-ups and we'll do some hands-on stuff in this video as well. As I mentioned before, this is a 27-inch monitor. Now this does come in a 24-inch configuration, so just keep that in mind. But the highest resolution you're gonna get on this is the 1080p. When you take this out of the box, it actually comes with everything you'll need. You'll get the base, you'll get the stand, and you actually get the monitor. Now this monitor sports a DPI-in, a USB Type-C. It actually has the power cable, which it wouldn't work without the power cable. But one of the biggest parts about this one is it has a DPI out for a daisy chain hookup. So basically you can take your computer, if your computer supports multiple outputs, and you'll be able to plug this monitor into another monitor that has DisplayPort, and you'll be able to take advantage of 3 separate screens using your computer. So I love that aspect of it because sometimes I need that third screen just for doing little, knick-knack stuff, or maybe just for some entertainment while I got a Word document open and a note open and just got YouTube playing over on the other side. But, to each his own. If you like that kind of stuff, this monitor supports it. And something that we all need on a monitor is USB Type-C. As you can see, I have my iPad connected to this one and Stage Manager is beautiful on it. It runs like a charm, no issues with that. But when it comes to a more powerful device such as my MacBook Pro, when I connect this thing, it's gonna automatically charge any of these devices up to 60 watts via the USB Type-C charging port. And then also convenience, this monitor, believe it or not, has a built-in noise canceling microphone. Yes, built-in noise canceling mic. It has speakers into it. So all you need at this point is webcam. Set your webcam up and you're good to go. You can do Zoom calls. You can do whatever you need to do. Like interviews, whatever. You got mics, you got speakers, you don't need anything else. And then as we explore this device just a little bit, it actually has a few different little aspects that really caught my attention. Like this monitor can tilt, it can pivot, it can swivel, and you can even adjust the height. So it's got a lot of different things going for it, just in case you want to have your monitor in different angles, different setups. If you want to turn it around so that somebody can see it and they don't have to move, feel free, do so. That's up to you. But you have that option. And anything in tech and in gadgets where they give us this many options, I'm all on board, 100%. And then you get a few different modes when you're using this. Now, you can go in and customize your brightness, your contrast, and all that normal stuff that you can customize. But then you get extra modes that are already pre-programmed, already customized, and you just kind of pick the one that suits you best. Like if you want the care mode. Now, care mode is basically something that's gonna protect sensitive eyes, like your kids if they use this for school, you if you're using it for long days of work from home, it's gonna protect those sensitive eyes. And then there is another mode called reading. Now, reading is not my favorite mode, I'm not gonna lie. So if you've been at school, at work, on computers all day, if you're anything like me, you may want to come home and just, chill out. So this actually has a reading mode. It's not gonna strain your eyes, it's not gonna hurt them. Read on till your heart's content and you won't have any issues. And then the other mode is gonna be your coding mode. Now, coding mode is what I have been using because coding mode gives you the most vibrant colors. Now, I don't do any kind of coding, but when I'm editing video, working with photos and things like that, coding mode comes in handy because it allows me to get the most vibrant colors and the best colors for any of my videos or anything that I do when I'm being creative. So I really appreciate all the different modes that are put on here. Now, it's not like they're gaming monitors. I've had their gaming monitors, and some of those gaming monitors come with like 8 different modes, which I'll never use all of them. But these are very simplistic, they're straightforward. And this is a very minimalistic feel to a monitor that pretty much anybody can get the hang of, and you don't have to, it's not a huge learning curve. And speaking of learning curves, the button layout on here is phenomenal. Like, I'll just show you. When you're clicking on these buttons on the bottom, you actually can just hit the button that matches up with whatever output you're using. So that is very convenient because it's no like secondary things you gotta do. Basically everything comes up on the screen. The button matches the icon, you push it and no issue, you're good to go. So what can I say about this monitor? Well, first and foremost, it is very easy to put together out of the box. You don't even need instructions if you've ever done this before. You just snap everything together. It works, no problem. The ease of use, I'll say with the tilt, the pivot, the swivel, the height adjustment, all those different things, it gives it that, it gives it the usability that we like. And I've had no issue. If I need to turn the monitor a certain way, if I need to like flip the screen, whatever you want to do, you can do it. They give you tons of options. And in the tech world, we love options. Speakers sound pretty good. Not the best sounding speakers. And sometimes they can sound just a tad bit muffled, but it's nothing that is a deal breaker because I'm not doing like gaming or anything. So it's basically just mild entertainment, some productivity, things of that nature. So speakers work for what I need it for, but if you're looking for like immersive gaming sound, don't buy this. It's not gonna give you that. But the mic, I can say I've had a really good experience with the microphone. The noise canceling mic basically is going to cancel out the kids in the background when you're trying to have a meeting. And we know that working from home, if you're having that meeting and you can hear those kids, it's a little distracting. But this one will actually cancel out. You may hear some of the stuff the kids are saying, but everybody else on the other end won't hear what they're saying. So bravo BenQ for putting that noise canceling mic directly into your device. And it's very easy to activate. You just press the button on the bottom, it works, no problems. The colors, the screen, the size, I wish it was a little bigger. Like I would look forward to maybe a widescreen version of this, or maybe at least a 32-inch. That would be perfect. 27 is okay. I would prefer 32, but that's just preference. Nothing on the company itself. But BenQ, if you're listening, let's get a little bit larger model in this device. And then the price. So the starting model is going to cost you anywhere from about $150 to $200, depending on where you pick it up from. This model right here is around $269. So that's not bad for a monitor with all the features and functionality that this one has. So I'm probably gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. It pretty much checks all the boxes. I wish the speakers were just a little bit better, and I wish that the monitor was just a little bit bigger, but once again, that is a personal preference. So just take that with a grain of salt. Otherwise, this is the perfect monitor. It fits on just about any desk, it fits anywhere, and you can even mount this. Yes, it has the mounting option. So if you don't want to use the stand that they provide, just mount it, like I'm gonna do. And then they actually have more software that you can download, your eye care software. This is gonna be a game changer because it's basically gonna tell you if you're sitting too close to the screen. It's gonna tell you how long you've been on. You can actually set timers up for the kids so it will shut down. So, I mean, it's a really good device. Big shout out to BenQ for getting this over for me. Once again, I'm not compensated for any of this. This is just my honest opinion, my honest thoughts about their product. To me, I've been using them for probably, Wow. I've been using their monitors for probably about 3 to 4 years now. I never had any issue. I started out with the gaming monitors. This is my first like real computer monitor type that I've had. But as far as, and I've actually given a few to friends and they have had no issues. I got one friend, all he does is play PlayStation on his. One friend, all he does is like coding and gaming on his. And on mine, I'm just using it for entertainment. So big shout out, great products. We love them, keep them coming. Just kind of take our suggestions and add on to them. Hopefully this has been able to help someone out. Once again, this is the GW2785TC or something like that. I'll drop a link below. It's the stylish eye care monitor from BenQ. Until next time, Average Tech Guy out. Peace.